YouTube. Danny Staten here on the Daily Damn Blog. Today I'm checking out Secrets of the Haunted House, number 32 from 1981. Now this is what I call a classic. I hope Thrash Pondo Pons, Pat McCormick, and my man Dave Sunstorm thinks this might be the good stuff. I feel like I ought to be giving shout-outs to Paranormal Highway and Bigfoot Michigan Rob with this cryptid-looking cover. What do you guys think? Devil bats? Oh, them some scary-looking creatures. Let's bust inside and see what happens in this really cool old comic book. Inside the front cover, we get the saga of Johnny West. You know I'm not going to call Johnny West Johnny West. I'm going to call Johnny West Johnny Boots. He looks just like old Johnny Boots sitting up there. Johnny Boots, you can find him on YouTube, the YouTube comedian. Over on MJ Wrestling, hosting some wrestling shows. The legendary Johnny Boots. Anyway, Johnny Boots is out west. Johnny Boots is talking to little kids because Johnny Boots is weird. No, Johnny Boots is trying to fulfill his lifetime dream to cross America, making sure all the kids have really cool Acme boots. That's right, Acme boots, so all the kids can look like Johnny Boots. Because Johnny Boots wins again. Johnny Boots always wins. Anybody remember the old Crypt Keeper? Well, we got us the gatekeeper over here. Yeah, we go and bust inside a haunted house. You know, the secrets of the haunted house. We got to have a gatekeeper because we can't afford a Crypt Keeper. So in full irritating panels brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog, we get our first story. The Legend of the Tiger's Paw. You know, that's gonna be really horrible. We take off in the ghetto, the Chinese ghetto, where all the little kids are tormenting Crip Boy. Crip Boy ain't all happy because Crip done lost a leg. Crip don't want to be Crip Boy. Crip want to be a fighting tiger. He want to be like a lion, but he can't play games like all the other little Chinese boys. It's a sad tale when you are that young and have to suffer such pain. Oh, God, really? Anyway, all the kids give him a hard time and he can't play the games. Only an old man standing on the side feels his pain. The old man pulls the bully kids to the side and begins to tell them the story of his youth. His youth of how he left the Shaolin Temple to explore the world around him. How he was attacked by a great and giant, powerful Manchu tiger, and how he used his sacred dagger and sliced off the tiger's paw. I guess that's where the title dropped, Tiger's Paw. And with such excitement comes a really cool cartoon commercial. That's right, we're going to get a commercial for all the really cool cartoons you could have dug back in 1981. And if you're really lucky, you're old as I am and didn't have to sit through none of this stuff. Oh my God. Or you could have just done some drawing power and showed how good you can make your own cartoon, which would have been better than any of the crap featured above, except maybe Space Ghost. Oh God. Or you could have ordered all this garbage from the Fun Factory. Don't you just love commercials they put in these really old comic books? I've featured quite a lot of them and talked about quite a few of them, and we won't be doing that now. So old Hokachiro over here done cut off the tiger's paw. He fought for his life against the evil incarnation giant tiger. He go to tell the emperor about it, dragging his tiger's paw along with him. But as he reached into the bag, he pulled out a human hand with a big diamond ring on it. Hey, how the hell's that ring? The emperor looks in fear as he recognizes the ring on the hand. The ring on the hand could be that of the emperor's wife? No! Emperor's wife's a tiger! Emperor's wife's a tiger! Emperor's wife's a tiger! Oh my God, what a horrible story. So he married the tiger queen. She transforms into a weird tiger at night, goes around and eats the peasants. Emperor confronts tiger lady. The emperor isn't happy to find out his wife is a weird tiger. He sentences her to death and she is burned at the stake. But upon her death she utters a horrible curse, putting the weird tiger spell upon the emperor, who he himself now becomes a weird tiger. Oh God, I want to pull my hair out when I read stories like this. You know, they could have went with the monkey's paw wishes story or anything else, but no, they had to go with tiger's paw. Anyway, we get Aquaman, and he's capturing a space capsule lost in the ocean. Aquaman and Aqualad, you know, because Aquaman's got a young boy like Robin hanging out with him now in the woke universe. Wait a minute, this was 1981. What am I talking about? Oh, that shouldn't be happening back then. Anyway, they go on an adventure and they rescue the astronaut, save the space capsule, and eat some really good Hostess fruitcake pies. And now I'm going to throw up. In a sad twist, all the kids thought the old man's story was really stupid and they beat him to death with baseball bats. As little crippled boy went off and cried in the corner. No, I'm just kidding. They all took his story about being part of whatever things, and they all let the little boy play with them now, and everybody's happy. And what a great story, Tiger Paw guy. I don't get it, but blah. And now we get to tell of Blood and Gold, a special story from my friend the Captain. You know, the one who don't watch my videos, who don't show up to go to stores and go places like he says he's going to, the one who lies to me constantly. My friend, the Captain. Well, anyway, you can't go wrong with a bunch of pirates who are vampires. That's right. They sail the seven seas in search of something to drink and some gold. Yar, har, har, Captain. So, in a true story that would make a great movie, I think. This might be the best story I've seen in one of these books lately. We get the story of the pirate vampires. That's right. Evil pirate vampires sailing the seven seas in search of dinner, hiding in the aft parts of the ship at night, having their human crew sail during the day, coming out to attack when necessary. The night attacks of the pirate vampires. They can leave his ship at night and turn into a bat and go look for other ships in the area. He has the first aerial surveillance. That's better than a drone. That's right. He flies around, spots the ship, has his daytime crew set sail towards the ship as the vampires sleep. And when night falls, they rise, attack, and it's good to be the vampire. It's good to be the vampire. It's good to be the vampire. Oh, my God. Anyway, the vampires attack and have some dinner, and that's life aboard the... What's the name of that boat? They literally call it the freaking Death Ship. And with that kind of excitement, you know, we have to take a commercial break. That's right. We have to take a commercial break for Pez Candy and feature a bunch of superheroes that have become Pez dispensers. Hey, what is that guy doing in my comic book? That guy's back again. He's always creeping around watching me. It's really starting to get on my nerves. It makes me want to sell some grit. So in full panels, brought to you by the Daddy Damn Blog, we get ready to wrap up the tale of the Vampire Pirates. Vampire Pirates been going around attacking all the ships. Vampire Pirates done captured 3 more ships. Vampire Pirates are eating up everybody. Vampire Pirates can't be freaking stopped. They are unstoppable. They're looting up treasure. They're packing their holds full. They're killing everybody. They're eating everybody, and they're having they even had this guy for dinner. Whatever will stop the Vampire Pirates. I'll tell you what stops the Vampire Pirates. They entered the wrong ship. Kicked in the wrong door. And they met the nun. The one weapon that vampires have no defense for. The power of God. Destroyed all the vampires. The freaking end of them. Oh, that's the end of the vampires. And that's literally how they ended that story. They kicked open the door. They saw some nuns, couple of crosses playing in the background, and poof, the vampires was gone. Now that is one great story with a crappy ending. Oh my God, that just makes me sick. And now the mummy strikes out. The mummy's out and about. The mummy's chasing some chick. The mummy just got blasted with a shotgun. The end. It sucks to be the mummy. And then we could have had any of this stuff you could have ordered back in 1981. Hey, I had that photo ID. Hey, well, I took martial arts in my private place. I didn't order mine out of a comic book, but I still took it. I guess that counts, right? Hey, wait a minute. Them binoculars they look familiar. Walk, walk, walk. How do I still have them? So I guess this is as good a time as any to take that 5-second break, to take that little time out, to tell everybody to be sure to check out Thrash Pondo Ponds here on YouTube. You know, Pond saved every one of us. And be sure to check out my main man, Pat McCormick, at the Golden Ranger TV to find out all TV's little secrets. And then you can check out Dave and Steve and Sunstorm, you know, the Good Stuff Brothers here on YouTube with respectable independent channels. And be sure to check out Retro Nerd Girl, the Nostalgic Podcast. My blog is everywhere, Corey's Comedy Channel, Big Guys 45s, and BK on the air. You know, good stuff, guys. And since we're doing a book about monsters, everybody be sure to check out my friend Bigfoot, Michigan Rob's True Cryptid Encounters, Book 1. You know, the very important sequel to this book will be out soon, and I think everybody should have to order the first one before the second one comes out. Be sure to check out True Cryptid Encounters. And be sure to join my friend Eric on the Paranormal Highway here on YouTube. And now we're going to flash back to the past. Those who pass judgment must be judged theirself. Does that sound familiar, dude? Do you know who I'm talking to? Anyway, there go Daniela W. Daniela the witch. She's getting accused. Back in the old day, they're going to take Daniela out and they're going to burn her at the stake, you know, because Daniela's a witch. Nobody had a match, and so they just hung her. Well, sad, Daniela, you got hung. But as Daniela was about to be hung, her and her witchy crew put a spell. They put a spell on the witch hunter. That's right. Witch hunter traveling on down the road in his carriage. Witch hunter says, I'm not afraid of no witch. Witch hunter hears the wind. Witch hunter's horse refused to move. Witch hunter trapped. Witch hunter trapped in the woods when he hears the howl. The howl of the wolf. And out of nowhere comes a pack of carnivorous beasts. They chase Witch hunter. They drag Witch hunter down. No! They rip at his clothes. They tear at his flesh. They rip Witch hunter's face and hands. But Witch hunter is lucky as the horrible beast leave Witch hunter to his fate. Witch hunter has a horrible howl. So let me get this straight. Witch hunter gets attacked. Witch hunter turns into a thing. Witch hunter becomes the werewolf because he was attacked by some wolves. And this story ain't making much sense because on the very next page, you flip over, we're in the future with Shantae and Dr. Cyclops over here as they're doing experiments. And just totally different. Wow. Comic books that suck in the 1980s for $100, Bob, as we get commercials for sea monkeys to confuse us even more by ordering these nasty, stanky little strip crap things. They're the most disappointing thing that ever existed. Well, right behind this story I'm checking out right now, sea monkeys and this story, the two most disappointing things in comic book history, right? And let's check it out in full panels, brought to you by the Daddy Dan blog. We're in the future. As Wolf Boy still's rolling around, Wolf Boy shows up at the doctor's place. Wolf Boy's looking for a cure. What? Is this becoming the Wolf Man? He's all impressed by the ringing of a telephone. I don't guess he's seen one of them in the last 100 years. He's been rolling around. Oh, my God. Anyway, Wolf Boy wants the doctor and Mary Ann here to help him find a cure for his wolfiness. And Dr. Cyclops don't believe him, by the way. Oh, you don't believe me, Dr. Cyclops? Well, look at that full moon and watch this stuff. And slowly, Witch Hunter becomes a werewolf. Witch Hunter goes, roar! Witch Hunter wanted a cure. Dr. Cyclops give it to him. As he shot him down with a bunch of silver bullets, you know, because Dr. Cyclops has silver bullets just in case. Hey, I got silver bullets, Justin. Where they at? I should show you my silver bullets. Well, I can't do that on camera. Anyway, I got silver bullets too as Witch Hunter goes down and becomes the old feeble man that he is. He's been a werewolf so long he slowly turns back into dust. That's right. Oh my God. Little bit by little bit, Witch Hunter become a pile of powder. Flashing back to the past, Dr. Cyclops and Ellie Mae say, we must hunt the other werewolves and destroy them. What? What? What a horrible story. This story makes me want to wants to make me pull my hair out. Guess what, Mr. E? Gonna be back in another story where he hunts another monster or something. Oh God. Is anybody else out there want to cry? And now we get a look at the Hornet mailbox from Michael the Goopy Marone to read, because Marone loves to read all the story stuff in these books. He does. Marone loves to read the mailboxes. He texts me about it every day. And then he's really mad about the latest video I put up on King Mox, where Marone is fighting Harper in the WWE Trivia Challenge, Jedi Trivia. Oh, God, look at this commercial for the most horrible cars ever made back in 1981. And as usual, we waste a back cover. So that's my look at House of Secrets, number 32 from 1981. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that stupid little bell for me, and I'll be back again really soon with a lot worse comic book. I'm sure this one wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. You can't go wrong any comic book that features Johnny Boots on the inside cover, right? All right, till next time, blog over.